Herkese merhabalar. Bugün ne yapıyoruz? Bugün ana oyunlara, biraz kontratlara devam edip şu Griffin zırhını yaptıralım da bir tane Witcher'lara ait zırhımız olsun. Aile meselelerine karışmaya devam edeceğiz. Yani ne yapacağız? Şimdi Cinci ile konuşmaya gidelim. Ondan sonra burayı bitirdikten sonra şöyle gideriz. Belki şunların işini yaparız. Daha sonra şuradaki şu kontratlarımızın olabilecekleri seviyemize uygun olan kontratları aradan çıkartırız. Bakalım. İyi seyirler diliyorum efendim. Hadi bakalım başlayalım. Şimdi Cinci'ye gidelim.
Maybe I should send me man to the clinic. Catch some.
Ah. Boy, lads, fancy an outing to find that she-beast.
Tabii yolda Gwent oynayacak mıyız? Oynayacağız. Yani 2 saat boyunca neler yapabileceğimize bakacağız. Kapıyı açın. Farem elinden çıkıyor. Hop hop hop. Şimdi geldik. Ay, Cinci tahmin ettiğim şey mi yaptıracak? Galiba. Bir dakika. 64, 78 başka yok değil mi? Ay, gümüş kılıçmış, bir dakika. Çelik zannettim. Kaç? 64, 78 aynı. Aynı. Tamam. Ben bunu kullanacağız o zaman. Şöyle bir şey yapalım mı? Ne diyor? Kritik vuruş hasarı bonusu, kanamaya sebep, yanmaya sebep, adrenalin, sersemletme, sendeletme, yanmaya sebep. Zayıf, güçlü. Ya bir tane bunu buraya koyalım. Bir tane de bunu koyalım. Ya Rüncü'yle de konuşacağız. Rüncü'ye de gideceğiz ama o biraz DLC'ye kayıyor. Ya biz bunlarla konuşmadık mı? Ne istiyorsunuz lan? Yürü gidin.
Hey, anybody home? Open up, it's safe now.
Devils, who do they bring? What seek ye?
I need your help.
Oh, a man, nay, a wolf, grey, though not old. 'Tis he the peller awaits.
You were expecting me.
Aye, as the bones declared I should. They shall come whose stench is rape and death, but the wolf shall disperse them, the white wolf. And thus he comes. Omens never lie.
Recognize this? Made of spruce wood, strong smell of juniper, designed to protect someone.
Freshly cut spruce sprinkled with goat's blood, then tempered with an incense of earth, smoke, and juniper. For Anna, to protect her.
You make the amulet?
Aye, sure 'twas the peller. After the way of his forefathers, over still water in the light of a full moon. Proper as amulets go. It protected well. Should never have taken it off.
So, designed to protect her. From what?
Oh, besieged she was, evil all around, wanting to possess her. Old magic, born of oblivion, from dark sources emerged.
Old magic? Can you be more specific?
It is not for mouth speech, nor for the touch. A small protective charm, not a thing more a Pella could do.
Anna and her daughter are missing. Know where they are?
Nay, no, nay. Pella don't know. But the spirits could know. The Pella will augur, the spirits ask.
Spirits. Great. Fine with me. Long as I know where to look, where to find them.
Lost, must be found. Princess!
Ay
Not better
prensesim.
than princess for finding things.
Princess? Which princess?
Princess, my goat. She's fled.
Those men must have scared her off. Can we get back to the auguring?
Auguring,
Without the goat,
augurluk.
impossible. No goat.
Burada bir
Won't work.
Latince bilgi vereceğim. Konuşmaya geçsin. Augurluk Latince'de, yani eski Roma'da normalde kuş bilimciliği, yani bu sonradan tabi hayvanlara bakarak, yani hayvanların organlarına bakarak da değişiyor da, özellikle kuşların hareketlerine bakarak geleceği tahmin etme, böyle bir kehanette bulunma olayına geliyor. Bak, İngilizceye de oradan düşüyor.
Will you help me if I bring the goat back?
Bu da kısa bir bilgiydi.
Princess, where have you got to, girl?
Fine. I'll get your goat.
The bell. The little bell's ringing. She loves
Yemin
it.
ederim
Ring,
en
ring, and she
sıkıcı
will
görev
follow.
bu.
But for a while.
Ay, sıkılıyorum ya.
Beware of
Keçinin
wild
peşine düşürtmeyin
strawberries.
bizi ya.
Raspberries too.
Yeah, treacherous as beasts go. I always keep an eye out for them.
Ay biliyoruz.
Damn, you're ugly.
Şunları alalım da sonra bunları. Hop.
There you are. Come on, let's go see the Beller.
Gel.
Come on, take you back to the Beller. Misses you something awful. Should have guessed as much. What's a witcher compared to a patch of wild strawberries? Come on, damn it.
Ya nereye gidiyorsun ya? Oğlum dön. Ya bunu bana illa yaptıracak mısın? Yaptıracak.
Bear. Run, you stupid piece of shit.
Üh! Ağzıma tükürdü resmen. Aa! İyi ki yapmışız ha. Bak adam nasıl yaktım az önce. Rün taşları çok iyidir arkadaşlar. Rün taşlarını, ya daha biz neler hep. Oo, dur. Neyse tamam. Gel benim sinirimi
Do I
bozma.
really have to keep ringing this bell for you to follow?
Gel buraya.
You're no roach, but I bet we could be friends in time. You've got that all-important quality
Yes.
every roach has to have. You don't talk much.
Princess, flee not from the Pella, for there are wolves about.
Biraz saçma. Al, keçini getirdik. Allah'ım
Goat of
yarabbim.
mine, dearest, sweetest goat.
Bu oyuna keçilerle ne alıp veremediği var. Çünkü başka birinin daha keçisi var. Onunla göreceğiz ileriki bölümlerde. Artık yardım et.
Happy for you, but I'm kinda in a hurry. Anna and Tamara, be in danger.
Aynen öyle.
The White Wolf helped the Peller, and so the Peller shall help him.
Teşekkür ederim.
Blood. We need blood. A living being.
Fine. Be right back.
Her şeyi de biz yapıyoruz arkadaşım. Bu adam ayakçı mı? Bu adam White Wolf. Tipe bak. Allah'ım ya Rabbim ya.
Will this do?
Değil.
They are not here. They have gone. Blood. I see blood.
Whose?
No one. No tomorrow. Just the child. A child that lives not, yet did not die.
Şarkıda girdi ya.
Is that it?
That is it.
Spirits had nothing more to say? Like where they went or where they are now?
You came for an augury, and augur I did.
Bak augury.
They're gone.
Augurluk
Child
yani augur
remains.
augur. Yani onlar öyle söylüyor.
Mentioned a child.
Latinciden geliyor
Why,
falan.
Anna's.
Anna was pregnant?
She was. And she miscarried.
Baron didn't mention it.
Bana çok
Afraid,
şeyden
perhaps. Or ashamed, or forgetful. Or perhaps he had no wish to remember.
The Baron have anything to do with his wife's miscarriage?
Foul-tempered he is, and he's a fondness for hooch.
No doubt makes his temper even fouler. Did he abuse his family? Anna came to you. You must have noticed something.
The Peller's old, near blind, but Princess came and licked her hand.
So what?
She's a wise beast. Only comes to those who suffer.
What happened to the child?
In a grave thrown, without rite or ceremony, it awoke. Now it wanders, it seeks vengeance.
A botchling.
Aynen öyle.
White wolf, wise wolf, catch the botchling. The botchling will help, lead the wolf to the loved ones.
Botchlings suck the blood of pregnant women and eat their fetuses. They don't help.
'Tis a being cursed, and witches lift curses. If the white wolf can't lift it, he should bring me its blood. Blood will always find kindred blood.
Yani. Laneti.
Whatever I do, I gotta find the botchling first.
Seek it at midnight, near the grave that lies empty.
If what you say is true, the Baron ought to know where that grave is.
Hemen yaratık külliyatına bakalım. Hayaletler, lanetler, berbatçıklar. Şunları da şöyle kapatalım. Tamam. Şimdi de barona gideceğiz. Bu bölüm full koşmalı bölüm yani. Ya koşup duracağız. Ya çok mu zor? Allah aşkına şuraya bir yani oh çıldırıyorum ya Rabbim, bu oyunun en büyük sorunu.
Lightning strike?
Allah. Yettim durun. Zaten ben olmadan bir şey yapamıyorsunuz. Bekleyin, geliyorum. Tabana kuvvet. Gel. Şu kapıları da açın artık.
Oswin. Where's Oswin? Anyone seen him?
Believe I saw him heading to the stable.
What?
Fire. You blind? Nobody willing to put it out?
Ain't that simple. Most are afraid. Baron flies into a rage. He takes no prisoners.
My brother's in the stable. We've got to save him. He'll burn alive. Him and the horses.
Hadi deneyelim.
See what I can do.
Hurry now, quick!
Damn it. Lots of smoke. Gotta hurry.
Over here! Can't get out! Roof collapsed!
Assassin's Creed'i sonra oynayacağım bu bittikten sonra.
We've a hero in our midst. You've earned yourself a barrel of Lyrian.
Şunun bir
I
ağzına
know
dönmek
your
zorunda.
wife miscarried. Was that before or after you beat her to a pulp?
Hoş geldin.
The fuck are you suggesting?
Görürsün
Don't
şimdi.
play me for a fool. You'd been beating them for years.
Aynen öyle.
Finally, they'd had enough and fled. Sound about right? They ran from you, didn't they?
Lying prick!
Oo! Aa!
I see you, lady prick.
Dayak yiyorduk be az daha. Tuşları karıştırdım. En sevdiğim.
We need to talk.
Ay çok harika durmuyor mu? Bakayım bir o bakışa.
Sit down. You beat them.
I never laid a finger on Tamara. Not once.
And on Anna.
That's another story. She always knew how to spark my ire.
You knew they had run away from the start.
Sormayacağım soruları. Zaten belli yani. Harekete bakar mısın?
Why didn't you tell me? Wasted my time.
Say I had.
Güzel dövdük
Say
ama.
I'd said I had troubles. Couldn't control my wife, my daughter. What kind of flaccid prick would you take me for?
Aynen
Gotta
öyle.
admit, I do think you're a prick. Not because you couldn't control them, but because you drove them away.
What?
Evet.
Don't play the idiot. You gave them no choice.
Sakın yani.
Anna and I. It wasn't as it seemed. Seems.
Çok kararsız. Neyse anlatsın hadi ya.
All right, I'm all ears. Tell me what happened. The truth this time.
I'd been soaking myself 3 days straight. Anna came to me, said they were leaving. I begged them to stay. She refused to hear it. I tried to stop her. She wriggled like an eel. We struggled. She fell.
Last blasted thing I remember. Woke up in the morn, breeches heavy with my own piss. A large bump on my head. Sadly, they were gone. Know what that's like, Witcher? No. How the fuck could you? I was
Merak etme,
left
iyi
with
biliyor.
nothing. Nothing. Only the bottle.
Senin kendi salaklığın. Allah Allah.
What happened next?
Next, it only got worse. I awoke at sunset, not knowing how many days had passed. Thought it was all a ploughing, drunken nightmare. Then I went to the bedchamber, but Anna was not there. Instead, there was blood everywhere. I knew she'd miscarried. My breath short, my throat locked. I neared the bed and saw it. It lay there, tiny thing, defenseless, on bloodied sheets, dead. And it was my doing.
Yani suçunu anlayabilmesi iyi bir şey. Çocuğa ne yaptın?
Maybe you're doing, maybe not. But that amulet she wore could be important. Or maybe the fact that she lost it. What did you do with a child?
What was I to do? Took it out and buried it.
Just like that?
Damn you! I gave no thought to a funeral. It was a horror. I wanted it to end. That child had been my dream. I told Anna, the little one, our little one, to make things right. Yet she died before she could be born. Understand, Witcher? My child was dead.
Aman hiç acını
Get hold of
hissetmeyeceğim onu.
yourself. Men like you, when they
Biz
break
bir
down,
şey
look
yapmadık
downright
onunla.
pathetic.
You're a heartless bastard.
Evet arkadaşım, var mı?
Mutations worked then. But
Aynen.
here's the good news. Your dead child might help us find the one who's still alive. And your wife.
What? How?
Sometimes miscarried fetuses, if they don't get a proper burial, turn into botchlings.
Into fucking what?
Details you don't need to know. There's a bond of blood between this creature and your wife and daughter. I can use that bond to find them.
How?
One of two ways. Legends claim you can bury a botchling under the family's threshold, perform a ritual, and turn it into a lubberkin. That's a sort of, hob, a guardian spirit that could lead me to your family.
And the other way?
We kill it and draw some blood. Take that to the Peller and he does the rest.
Do not kill my child. It's suffered enough already. Lift the curse that it may finally rest in peace.
Whatever we do, we gotta find the botchling first.
I'll show you where I buried her, and I'll dig the grave at my threshold.
If it turns out we can't transform the botchling into a lubberkin, they can bury us in it, handy either way.
Yapalım
The
şu
sooner
işi.
we resolve this, the better. Best do it tonight at midnight.
Then wait here with me. Near midnight, I'll take you to where I buried her.
Get word to the common folk. Let us stay in their homes tonight and draw a line of salt outside their doors. And try to sober up.
Do I take a shovel to dig up the grave?
Take it. You'll need it, but not for that.
Oh hello.
A bit further. Follow me.
Tamıyorum. Geç hızlı geç. Abi çok yavaşsın ya.
You give the child a name?
No. Why would we?
Mistake. Names are powerful seals.
Here's the spot.
chose a lovely spot.
Damn it, will you relent?
Yo.
I'm ploughing now I've done wrong.
Good. The grave's dug up and empty.
What's that mean?
Botchlings on the prowl.
Geliyor.
Look,
Ay kurban. Tipe bak ya. Aynen çocuk yeteri kadar şey yaptı ya.
if it goes garage,
Öldürmeyelim.
it'll bite us in the arse before we know it.
Keep screaming and it will turn rabid. It's calm for now.
Bloody hell. What happens when it gets ploughing?
Adamın altına bir tane çakacağım ha.
It'll bite through your jugular and you'll bleed to death before I can help. Tell me if it starts wriggling. I'll calm it with magic. Pick it up. Take it in your arms.
Merciful gods.
Back to the fortress.
With this?
As I recall, you were the one wanted to test the old legends, change it into a lubberkin.
Oh, fuck.
Hungry specters. Botchlings sent to track them.
Do something.
Oh!
Pest, take me. It's writing something fierce.
Oh!
Quiet now.
Resmen var ya.
But what do you want to do with it?
Me? Nothing. This is your job. Told you, gotta bury it under the threshold. If the tales are true, by tomorrow it'll be a lubberkin. From then on, it'll watch over your house and help me find your family. Need to hurry.
Yani.
Chosen a name?
No,
So think of one. It's important.
it's a girl. What would Anna have named her? What now?
Repeat after me. By the powers of was to be your home.
By the world that was to be your home.
Forgive me, you who came, but who I did not embrace.
Forgive me. You who came, but who I did not embrace.
I name thee, say her name, and embrace thee as my daughter.
I name thee, Daya, and embrace thee as my daughter.
Ay.
Good. Now bury the body.
What now?
In 1 day's time, Dea should turn into a lubberkin. I'll stay here and wait. You go home.
I'll wait with you.
Out of the question.
But that's my child. The guilt, the responsibility for all this lies with me.
Time for parental impulses? It's long past. Besides, nothing else you can do here.
But
No buts. Just Witcher's work left to do here. Gotta wait a day and a night for the botchling to turn into a lubberkin. That's it. Go home. And try not to drink yourself stupid again.
Güzel laf söylüyor ya.
By blood's power I summon you. With your name I beseech you. Hear my call and arise, Dea. Lead me to those bound to you by blood.
Let's go.
Ever heard of preventive abortion? Help! No!
Ne güzel korkuyorlar ya. Ya bir şey yok arkadaşlar ya. Sakin olun. Alt tarafı ruh yani.
This downpour's a bastard in it.
Deli etmeyin beni. Ben içerisine girdim mi? Giremedim değil mi?
Sure wasn't lavender they kept in there. Might be worth looking around though. Horseshoe. No way a pitch burner could afford a horse. Clothing. They change in here. A bracelet. One of them must have dropped it. Both were here. I'm going the right way. Wants to show me something more.
Sizin burada ne işiniz vardı? Ya gel seni de alayım ya. Gel gel. Teşekkürler. Var mı bir şey? Var. Çok güzel. Ay ağaç var önümde. Deya götür beni annem. Koş kız. Yük. Ben bunları daha yeni yaptırmadım mı ya? Abi hepsini ulti attım resmen. La la lay la la la la lay la la la la lay la la lay la la la la la la la la la la lay la la la la lay la la la la lay la la lay la la la la la la la la la la la la la la lay la la la la la la la la la lay la la la la la la la la lay. Hepiniz patladınız mı? Yeter mi?
What do we have here? Bones have been here a while. Chewed on the saddle. Necrophages will eat anything these days. Giant claws. Wasn't a necrophage made these marks. Horseshoes missing. Is this the animal that lost one in the smokehouse? Head torn clear off. Takes incredible strength. Must have been attacked by a powerful beast. Surprised him. Hope they got away. Trail goes on. Good thing it doesn't end here.
Ha, benim yanımda şey var mı? Var. Götür kız beni.
Ugly bastard.
Sen nereden çıktın da? Ya arkadaşım. Sırayla mı geliyorsunuz bana? Ha, vazgeçtim.
A fisherman's hut. Seems she wants me to take a closer look.
Kapını neden açık bırakırsın ki?
Who's that? The room. Go on now.
What you seek here, sir? Our hut's out of the way. Woeful. We has nothing. We knows nothing.
Nereden
Just
biliyorsun?
need information. Looking for two women, the Bloody Baron's wife and daughter.
Not a soul have been here, sir.
Sure? Not even passing through? Daughter's medium height, about 20. Her mother's thin, about 40. Seen them?
That sir came at night, right, Mummy? Quiet, boy.
Where'd the girl go? Her son said enough, no point in playing dumb anymore.
Sorry, sir, but you don't look like one of her father's men.
Because I'm not. I'm looking for Tamara and her mother. I need to know if they're alive and safe.
Biz iyi
Tamara
tarafız.
is high. She's to my brother's place in Oxenford. But Mrs. Anna, that's another tale. Though anywhere's better than the Crow's Perch with a baron.
Why?
Cause he beat her, sir. Beat Mrs. Anna, I mean. Everyone knew, but not a one lifted a finger for to stop it.
İşte klasik yani
What happened to Tamara's mother?
günümüz olayları.
Twere like this. I was awaiting in the old smokehouse with horses. Cold as hell and so dark, couldn't see past 2 ells in front of you. Moon had risen high, and still it hadn't come. Began to fear some demon had snatched him. But finally they came forth, and we sets off towards the river. Suddenly, out of nowhere, a gale arose. Thought it'd tear my head off. And those damn birds, swarms of them coursing over the woods, raising a racket to make your ears bleed. Mrs. Anna screamed, bent over into herself. Tamara knelt down, gripped her arms. For then I saw it. Fiery marks on her hands.
What marks?
These, well, like burned on with hot iron. On the palms, inside.
Burned? Like a cattle brand?
Aye, though these wasn't black scars scabbed over. They's hot and glowing, as if they burned with raw fire.
Fine. What happened next?
Grew even darker. Seemed someone had put out the stars. Crickets all went silent of a sudden, and then, from the woods, a roar. Broke out in a cold sweat, and before I could catch my breath, a beast jumped out of the woods, big as a barn, with horns and 2 burning coals for eyes.
Fin.
I thought I was done for. Beast attacked Mrs. Anna's horse, ripped its head off, carried her off into the woods. Our horses, mine and Miss Tamara's, got spooked and tore off willy-nilly. 'Twere the only reason we escaped. The miss wanted to go back for her mother, but my wife pleaded, said she'd die out there alone. Miss Tamara agreed not to go.
Why help them at all? You risked a lot.
I'd a debt. Owed Miss Tamara. 3 moons passed, a fever gripped my boy. We thought he was done for. Tamara learnt it. Brought food and salves. We're poorer than dirt itself. She saved my boy.
Güzel.
There are 2 ways about it. Me, myself, I'd have never dared to help. But my missus told me a time of war and contempt's come. A time of folk gone wrong. We needs to repay good with good. Who stands by idly does evil as if.
Married a wise woman.
Aynen öyle.
Crying shame we couldn't save Mrs. Anna in the end.
Thanks for your help.
The lady, she'll be all right in the end, won't she?
I'll do what I can to see that she is. So here our paths diverge. Thank you, Dea. Go in peace.
Nice. Ay neredeyiz? Lan 7 puan yüzünden. Hop. Koş gel bakayım çocuğum. Uğraşamam sizinle. Hayır, gerek yok. Hiç uğraşamam. Bak bir de böyle bir gerizekalı var.
Halt! Stand in queue! I challenge you!
Al işte ya.
Boots a bit big, maybe? Careful not to trip.
Halt, I say! I am Ronvid of the small marsh, bound by a sacred oath
Karşındaki de geri topluyor ya.
My sympathies.
to honor Maid Bilberry, fairest of all maids I know, by dueling 100
Şuna bak
knights
ya.
to the death. Now, draw your sword post haste, for I've 99 left after you.
Hadi lan.
At your service. Let's get this over with.
So, I yield.
That enough?
Yes. Looks the
Yani.
but the next time we meet,
Challenge me again. Raise your hand, draw your sword, look at me the wrong way, and I'll kill you.
you so sure of that?
Yes.
We shall see.
Ay dayak arıyor. Vallahi dayak arıyor. Nice.
Faster.
La la lay, la la la la lay, la la la la lay.
Take it easy.
Ask a service of the Witcher, the Pella must. A witcherly service, that's to say.
What do you need? Tell me.
A man who fears no evil the Pella needs. Forefathers' Eve is nigh. We've rites to conduct. Wandering souls to emerge. Damned souls too. We've the circle to protect from these wretches.
Seems like you could use a witcher, so yeah, I'll help.
You'd not refuse, the Pella knew. The time's come to gather the folk. Across the lake we must journey, to Fyke Isle. There in the circle of stones we shall meet.
The sooner we resolve this, the better. Best do it tonight at midnight.
Tamam dur geleceğim beklesin o.
Remember me?
Stable hand pulled you out of the fire.
Maşallah
We'll
herkes.
never forget that. Here, I'm grateful.
Teşekkürler. Allah razı olsun. Allah razı olsun. Bak. Minnet duyan insan. Aferin. Aferin çocuğum. Ders.
Witcher, a word, please.
Ay bir salın beni be.
What is it?
That night when the Baron ordered everyone to lock their doors, stay inside. What did you and the Baron do?
Gotta ask the Baron about that. Speaking of which, know where he is?
Garden. Spends a lot of time sitting there of late.
Drunk.
No, don't drink, don't eat. Just sit.
Kalkmış bir de soru soruyor terbiyesiz. Git barona sor.
There you are.
See the hollyhock there? The violet blooms. Brought the plants here from Nazaire. Anna had read some story. Insisted on having them. Spent hours tending to them, trimming, pruning. She was so content at that. And them, the frilly ones, called birds of paradise in Zerrikania. But Tamara called them dragons of paradise. She adored them. Damn shame I'll never learn which blooms would please Dea most. Though it's good to know her spirit's free.
Got some information about your family.
You've learned something? Well, let's go inside. It's a bit chilly out. Any news for me?
Your daughter's in Oxenfurt.
What the blazes? She all right? In good health? Safe? Why haven't you brought her back?
Never offered to do that.
How do you know she's safe? You see her at least?
No, but I talked to the man who helped her escape and then took her in. Tamara is safe and sound. From what I gathered, she has no desire to see you again, no intention to return.
I shan't trust some peasant dolt. I shan't trust whoever it has helped her. I need to know for certain she's safe. Go to her. You must be sure. See her yourself. I shan't believe anyone else.
Ay.
That much I can do.
I'm grateful. Take this, call it enticement, and this might prove useful.
What is it?
A letter of safe conduct. Ever since the Redanians took hold of the Pontard Delta, they made it damned hard to get to Novigrad without one. Very well. You were to find them both. What of Anna? Learned anything?
Nothing yet, but I'm on her trail.
Well, what are you waiting for?
For you to tell me about Ciri, like we agreed.
Fine. A word once given. When Ciri was on the mend, we took her out on a hunt. Thought a bit of galloping would warm up her limbs, gone stiff from so much bed rest. That lass of yours, pure luck in the flesh. To hunt down a wild boar that size, why, worthy of one of King Foltest's feasts, where he's still among the living. Ciri, come! Our haunt should be yours as I see it.
Oh, you done well, lass.
Not bad. Not bad at all. But who goes boar hunting with a sword?
No bow at hand, no spear. My sword was all I had.
Well, you brandished it beautifully. Where'd they teach you that, anyway?
At Kaer Morhen.
Witcher school
Üstümüzde
there,
de
huh?
Kelmor
They only
yazıyor.
took lads, as I recall.
They made an exception for me.
Right. Mean to say you're a she-witcher?
Not entirely. The mutations, I was never subjected to them. But everything else I know, I learned from the witches there.
Know any of them potions?
Not so much. A bit.
Because you see, at times I get this pinching back here.
Shut it, Egrin. Nobody cares about your backside. A woman could swing a sword. I've knowed one. But never seen a lady mount anything but a cock proper. All tipsy on horseback. Nothing strange on account they bloody mount them sideways.
Perhaps you'd care to wager?
Think you can outrun me on an horse? Naturally. What's the stake?
Black mare. The one in the stable.
Oh, that won't do it all.
What happened? You get the jitters?
No.
So why not?
The horse is mine.
To race the Baron himself. I'd consider it an honor.
Oh, that'd be a sight to behold.
Would it ever?
Done. But if I win, I take your sword.
Agreed.
I'd not drink any more this night. You'll want your head about you. And we start at daybreak.
Hadi bakalım. Hadi bakalım. Hadi let's go.
Day dawns.
Ready?
As ever. First one to the tower.
Man chop!
Allah'ım şu şarkı çalıyor ya, bayılıyorum ya.
Your sword is mine.
That'll be the day.
Kick it.
Na na ra ra ra. Koş kız.
Worthy of the best horse. The mare is yours.
Thank you!
What?
Another chance to win.
She screamed like a mad woman. In an instant, all had
Bak
forgotten
gene
the
burada
wager.
kesilecek.
Every man ran to save his skin, even were it to break his neck.
And they make it?
Some, aye. Others were not so fortunate. But what happened then? I must say, Witcher, seen a lot, but nothing like this. Never.
Uh-oh. I know that look.
You're a fast learner. You'll know the rest.
Ay
once
delirtiyor
you
beni.
find my wife.
Working on it.
And making piss poor progress.
They split up. Hadn't considered that possibility before. But don't worry. I'll find Anna too.
Dayak.
So long.
Dayak arıyorsun sen.
Use some hair of the hound.
Bu arada 90 değil mi? Şu üstümüzü boşaltalım. Ne kadar boş üstümüz varsa o kadar. Ha bir dakika, eşyaları hızlı sırala. Bir dakika. Bunu takabiliyor muyum ben? Neredeydi o? Evet. Al bunu. Tamam. Eşyaları hızlı sırala. Okay. Şimdi şöyle bir şey yapacağız. 4, 6, 5, 7. Bunu buraya koyalım. Bunu da gene al buraya at. Tamam. Üstümüzü de boşalttık.
Wait, Witcher! When you find my daughter, will you give
Beni
her
bir
this?
salamadılar.
A ragdoll.
Salacağınız mı beni? Salın artık. Delirtmeyin. Bu arada param var. O zaman gidip de neyse sonra yaparız. Şimdi Oxford'a gideceğiz.
Baron Schmarren. If I want to plough some peasant lass, I will.
Uzaklarda yağmur yağıyor. Bak. Canını açacaksın. Yağmur zamanı. Şimdi Oxford'a gideceğiz ya. Ben şuradan geçeceğim ama önce buraya bir gideceğiz. Şu belgeyi kullanmak istiyorum. Belki orada ekstra puan verebilir. Verirse ne mutlu bize.
Your kind spreads disease, defeatism and desertion.
Açılın yoldan. Yola tıkamayın gençler. Şarkı çalmaya başlattı. Çok güzel.
Oh, you'll choke to death on 3 pounds of steam. In a hurry.
Aa, geçebiliyormuşuz, tamam. Aa doğru, son dakikada aldık değil mi biz yolculuk şeyine doğru. Dörü. Kemal'ın hastasıyım ya.
Taking a peek at my wares yet?
Eternal fire walk with you.
Stay out of my way.
What can I get you?
Lan burasının kapısı neredeydi? Bu değil. Ha, bu değil. Ay. Burası tabii ki.
I'm looking for Tamara, the Bloody Baron's daughter. Your brother said I'd find her here.
Wojtek send you, sir.
How else would I know she was here?
Wait a moment. I'll fetch her straight away.
You're looking for me, and who might you be? My father sent you?
Yeah, to see if you're still alive and well. I'm Geralt of Rivia.
I'm quite alive and extraordinarily well, Geralt of Rivia. Better than I've ever been in this rotten life of mine, and now that you've seen me, I bid you farewell.
Wait,
We've nothing more to talk about.
your father's a vile man. You're angry and bitter. Can't blame you.
Why do you help him then? Why did you take this job?
Because he knows something about someone dear to me. Promised to tell me if I found you and your mother.
Got it. A bit of blackmail. Just his style. Well, now you've found me, you can tell him I'm alive and I'm never coming back.
Wojtek claims your mother had strange marks on her hands, and that a monster dragged her into the woods. That true?
We were riding towards the river. Suddenly, Mum cried out, bent over, almost fell off her horse. I rode up to her and saw something strange. Her hands were on fire. And then that creature leapt from the woods. I don't know what it was, but it roared so fierce my nose bled. I saw it topple trees. I've never been so scared in my life. And that thing grabbed my mum and disappeared into the woods. I wanted to turn back, go after them, but the horses panicked. Now I don't even know if she's alive.
I don't mean to pry, but I know your mother had a miscarriage.
His doing? He shoved her, she fell, that's how it started. We were alone, no one to help, blood everywhere. Worst night of my life.
Sorry. Must have been hard for you both.
Mum was in shock. She was raving that it was better this way, that she never wanted the child. Must have had a fever. She was losing blood the whole time.
She didn't want the child?
Said she'd sooner cut open her gut than bear another child from his seed.
What will you do now?
Find my mum?
You realize that might not be that easy.
Don't worry, I'm not daft enough to believe I can do it alone. I've got some new friends now. Powerful friends. They'll help me.
Who are these friends, if it's not a secret?
No secret. Heard of the Church of the Eternal Fire? A priest helped me contact the Redanian witch hunters. Righteous, brave men. They'll help me.
Ay çok
Hence the
komikler.
candlesticks in your room. So you believe in the eternal fire.
Once the heat of the fire has set your heart aflame, it gives you strength and leads you down the path of truth for the rest of your life. I hope it'll bless you with its warmth one day.
Thanks. Thing is, fire's tricky. It's easy to get burned. What about your father?
Who? Oh, him. I don't care. I won't go back to him. That bit of my life? Forgotten it already.
Well, well. A witcher. Never thought the Baron would stoop to hiring a monster slayer.
Ol işte bak dayak arayanlardan bir tanesi. de.
Tracking things down.
Glad you know who I am. Haven't introduced yourself, though.
Graden, witch hunter in the service of His Royal Majesty Radovid of Redania. I'm certain you've heard of us.
Rings a bell.
If
the bloody Baron sent you to fetch his daughter, you'd best face it. You will fail in your task.
I appreciate your concern, but I don't need it. As for Tamara, she can make her own decisions.
Noble of you. A killer for hire abandoning his bounty for the good of another. The hunters and the Church of the Eternal Fire thank you. So the Baron hired a witcher to find his daughter. Interesting.
Where are you gonna take her?
Tamara must rest. She's had a harrowing experience. When the warmth of the Eternal Fire has restored her strength, we shall see about finding her mother.
Before you go, your father asked me to give you this.
Clara? Father told you to give me Clara. Funny how he thought to buy me back with a memory. Tell him one gesture could never make up for a ruined childhood. So long,
Haklı.
Witcher. In spite of all, I'm grateful you gave me a choice. Didn't force me to go back to the time.
Biz öyle bir insan değiliz
Hope
çünkü.
you know what you're getting yourself into. So long, and good luck.
Kemirik isme bak, Allah'ım yarabbim. Şöyle bir yağmalayalım mı ben size? Çok zenginsiniz siz belli. Evet arkadaşlar, nereye atladım? Aşağı atladım. Şurada bir şöyle arkamıza şöyle yapalım. Evleri alalım. YouTube kapanışımızı yapalım. Biz YouTube açılışı da yapmadık. Bir kere neyse kapanışımızı yaparız. Evet arkadaşlar, bir sonraki bölümde görüşmek üzere. Beğenmeyi, abone olmayı ve cana tıklamayı unutmayalım. Desteğinizi bekliyorum. Görüşmek üzere.